are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team, and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Sometimes people who seem to know everything.
Dental insurance costs a fortune and it covers nothing.
Don't. For instance, personal plans from Delta Dental cut the cost of many procedures in half. So be careful what you hear.
How important are teeth anyway?
Get the facts. Contact Delta Dental about saving with personal dental plans today.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's top teams and student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's a chance for a small town kid to make it big. It's our future leaders. It's a reason to do more, to be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can be found only in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes, the coaches on a successful year. And remember, the task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you.
And we welcome you live to the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Volleyball Tournament. It's Semifinal Wednesday. The State Volleyball Tournament's presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. You're watching live coverage on the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Digital Network, which is powered by Mid-American Energy. Good morning, everyone. Daniel Versteg alongside Molly Geis. We're getting ready to open up Class 5A semifinal play as the third seed, Ankeny Hawkettes, get set to take on the 2 seed Pleasant Valley Spartans. And let's see, these two teams, Molly, have they've played a gauntlet of a schedule to this point, and had their tests in the quarterfinals. Ankeny was down 2-1, came storming back against Urbandale. Pleasant Valley with that tough match against Ankeny Centennial. These are two teams that I think on paper proved to be very evenly matched.
Yeah, they. This is actually, I think, a revenge match for Pleasant Valley. The last time they played each other was the semifinals last year, and Ankeny took that in 5 and went on to win the championship. And so I know Ankeny knows that it's a revenge match for Pleasant Valley. Pleasant Valley is thinking that. So I think it'll be a fun one because they haven't played each other this year. So yeah, it'll be a good one.
It's going to be a good one. Yeah, as you talked about that state semifinal last year where the Hawkettes beat them in 5. Yeah, you got to think that's going through Pleasant Valley's mind. I mean, Ankeny rode that momentum all the way to a state championship in 5A, and Pleasant Valley's thinking, if that turns out differently, that could have been us raising a trophy in the championship game. So I got to imagine that's definitely going through the Spartans' mind getting ready for this one.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be a close one. I think we were talking earlier. I think it could go 5 easily. Both teams really know how to win. So, some adjustments here and there. I think Pleasant Valley's got some size. They've got 3 6'1" girls that can be in the front row at once. And but yeah, it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, you talking about their height, and you have Chloe Klein, Erica Trell, and Hallie Weiss in that front row, all at 6'1". They all can block really well. They all can attack really well. They're all averaging 2 kills a set so far. Weiss is averaging 3 kills a set. And when you have that height, Ankeny's got to respect it. And the question becomes, how can you defend a 6'1" player in the front when there's constantly always a 6'1" player in the front?
Yeah, and I have to admit, I've seen a lot of the Ankeny players play throughout the years, a lot, and they've got some great defenders and some experience back there. So if anybody can dig them up, they're going to be the ones that do it. So it'll be fun to watch. I think we'll see a lot of long volleys too.
Mm-hmm. And another thing that makes Pleasant Valley so good as well, I wanted to bring her up, is the play of Cora Ruff, the senior setter. 2-time All-Stater, first team last year, second team a couple years ago. She was the Mississippi Athletic Conference Player of the Year last year. She averages 10 assists a set. She dictates what that team does offensively. And I think for her, the key is finding which one of those big players in the front row has the hot hand today.
Yeah, when you have a setter like that, they know how to read the other team. They know who's hot. It's good to have an experienced setter like that. And she's first in 5A in kills per set, or in assists per set. So she obviously knows how to get her hitters some kills.
She does, and that's Pleasant Valley. Again, the Spartans were able to take down Ankeny Centennial Monday, all the way back on Monday. It feels like a long time ago in the quarterfinals. The Spartans are 31-4, champions of the Mississippi Athletic Conference with a 9-0 record. On to the other side, the 3 seed, the Ankeny Hawkettes are 40-5. They finished 5-1 out of the CIML Iowa division. Coach Dave Wims is in his 38th year as the head coach of a volleyball program. 18 of them spent at Ankeny High School. And right away, there's one name that stands out on this Ankeny roster, a little bit more than the others. There's plenty of them, but Ava Reynolds, the senior, who had 27 kills in the quarterfinal win against Urbandale on Monday. She's going to have her hands full, and she's going to be the one to watch out for.
Yeah, she is a solid player. She plays outside. I do believe that they've switched up their lineup a little bit, and so Eowyn Schrader will also play outside hitter, which I think she was playing middle before. But they all have the experience of last year, which I think will really help.
Yeah, you mentioned Eowyn Schrader having 19 kills in that win over Urbandale. We'll take a look at our road to state graphics. As we mentioned, Pleasant Valley was 31-4. And took down Ankeny Centennial. Chloe Klein had that big match against the Jaguars, 14 kills. Ankeny is 40-5. And again, under Coach Dave Wims, the victory over Urbandale in the quarterfinals, and Ava Reynolds, her play in the quarterfinals, definitely helping them out. But, you have a matchup here with Amber Hall for Pleasant Valley, who's gotten that program up to being a perennial state contender, and Dave Wims, who's such a veteran head coach. You love when these matchups kind of come up, because it's not so much a volleyball match as it becomes a chess match when you have two coaches that just know the game so well.
Yeah, Dave Wims has definitely got some wins under his belt here at state. One of the, winningest coaches. I talked to him a little bit last night, and he's always got a game plan, and whether or not they can execute it will be. He knows how to get them to do that, and they played some this year without him, and I think that might make them a little bit stronger, because they kind of had to, their assistant coaches really stepped up, he said, and it kind of makes them think a little bit more for themselves, be able to adjust, and that's really what the difference is going to make, is if they can adjust to certain things that happen in the game.
Well, let's get a break in. We'll come back. We'll have our player introductions, starting lineups, and all the pregame festivities surrounding the Girls State Volleyball Tournament, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and the Girls Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
We are We are so much more.
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
Stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
Relentlessly.
At your service.
Wakey, wakey. New coffee at Casey's.
Wakey, wakey. Ooh, new breakfast at Casey's. Huh? Hey! Wakey, wakey! Go to Casey's!
For all new breakfast, featuring delicious on-the-go sandwiches like the signature handheld wrapped in our made-from-scratch dough. And get a new bean-to-cup coffee for just $1 with your hot breakfast purchase.
Wakey, wakey! Go to Casey's!
For all new breakfast.
Des Moines. The S's are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
I hear you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face. SWIC feels like a community, like family,
like home. SWIC is a place for you.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meet like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
We welcome you back to the Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. The energy is building inside the Alliant Energy Powerhouse as we get ready for 5A semifinal action this Wednesday morning. Let's throw it down to the court for our player introductions. So our introduction's done for Ankeny and Pleasant Valley, the semifinal between the 2-seed Spartans and the 3-seed Hawkettes of Ankeny. Let's quickly recap the starting lineups for Ankeny. The senior defensive specialist is Hallie Olette. Also in the starting lineup, a senior middle hitter, that's Olivia Harpino. The senior setter is Adeline Goodwin. Senior outside hitter is Ava Reynolds. Senior defensive specialist is Maddie Fells. And the junior hitter is Myra Carlson. And the libero for the Hawkettes is the senior, Alexi Steffen. Again, Dave Wims, the head coach of the Hawkettes, 38th year as the head coach of the volleyball program. He's won over 1,000 games in his career in the sport of volleyball. For Pleasant Valley, the Spartans under Coach Amber Hall. Starting lineup looks like this. A junior outside hitter is Hallie Weiss. The senior middle hitter is Alexa Frankel. Senior setter is Cora Ruff. Junior middle hitter is Chloe Klein. And also in the lineup, a senior right side hitter, that is Era Cottrell. And the senior defensive specialist is Riley Morgan. And that is a look at Pleasant Valley. A reminder for those of you paying attention throughout the day, this is just the first of many semifinals we have for you on the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy. Coming up right after this, on this court, will be the 2-seed North Scott taking on the 3-seed Waverly Shell Rock. So we've got a couple of very evenly matched opponents here on this court too today. That'll start at noon or whatever this one gets over with. On the other side, in the 4A semifinal, top seed Western Dubuque takes 5-seed Marion on in the semifinal. The 3A semifinals on court 1, top seed Davenport Assumption, who survived a scare from Des Moines Christian, will take on the 4-seed West Liberty. That starts at 2 o'clock. And on this court, in the 3A semifinal, 2-seed West Delaware takes on 6-seed Sergeant Bluff Luton. In the 2A semifinals at 4 o'clock, top seed Dike New Hartford takes on the 5-seed in Denver on court 1. And the 7-seed Osage takes on the 3-seed Western Christian in court 2. And in the Class 1A semifinals, the nightcap tonight in the court 2, 3rd-seed Springville takes on 7-seed North Tama. 4-seed Holy Trinity Catholic will meet up with top seed Burlington Notre Dame. And then the championship games are tomorrow morning into the evening, and those can be watched on Iowa Public Television, both online, over the air, and however you get Iowa Public Television into your home. So again, this will be the last day to view volleyball here on the Girls Digital Network, but Molly, we've got such a good one here with Ankeny, with Pleasant Valley. Again, it's like you said in the pregame, I think this is going to be one of those grudge matches for Pleasant Valley. Ankeny would love nothing better than to knock the Spartans off again and move on to potentially another state championship.
Yeah, and having number 1 already have been beaten, I think everybody looks and says, that could be ours. So This is a really big match, and it's a little bit of deja vu for both teams right now.
Right. Well, let's pause. We have our national anthem here in Cedar Rapids. All right, the pregame fun is done. It's now time for some volleyball fun as Ankeny gets set to take on Pleasant Valley in the Class 5A semifinals. On the other court, 8-seed Johnston plays 4-seed Cedar Falls, the winner to tomorrow morning's Class 5A state championship match. Again, that one will start at 10 o'clock here in Cedar Rapids tomorrow morning. Ankeny is 40-5 out of the Central Iowa Metro League. Pleasant Valley 31-4 coming out of the Mississippi Athletic Conference. The Spartans will be on the left side of your screen for this one, and Ankeny will be on the right side. And we're going to be seeing a battle of giants here. I think we've got a good shot at seeing the state champion on this court. I don't know, that might be a bold prediction, but I think one of these two teams could definitely move on and you know, have a good go at it in the state championship game tomorrow. Ankeny and Pleasant Valley going at it with a trip to tomorrow morning's state championship game. Of course, Ankeny is the defending state champs, and so that goes without saying that they're going to have a good chance. Pleasant Valley, well, they have not made a state championship game. They have not won a state championship game in their program's history. And before 2008, their last state tournament appearance was all the way back in 1977. So late in the 2000s, they broke a 30-year drought, of making a state volleyball tournament. And our rotations, I think, getting set here for Ankeny. And I know you got a lot of the detailed game plan from Dave Wims. That just says how thorough of a head coach he is, because he sent you a lot of good information.
Oh yeah, and he's somebody that loves to share it, his love of the game, and he's always been a mentor of mine and anybody that wants any help. And yeah, he knows the game. This first rotation has all three of their 6'1" players in the front row, so I would think one of their best, but I have not seen Pleasant Valley play this year, so it'll be fun to watch. Yeah,
this is going to be good. Again, Pleasant Valley defeated Centennial in 4 sets in the quarterfinal. Ankeny had to go 5 against Urbandale. Hallie Olett serves it up, and we're underway here as Cora Ruff takes the second touch, and a roll shot doesn't fall from Cottrell. Ankeny from the left side. There's Ava Reynolds getting things started for the Hawkettes. Ava Reynolds, the Denver commit. We're going to be hearing a lot of her. She had 27 kills in the win over Urbandale on Monday. Ruff to the left side. That got the back row from Hallie Weiss. Some hard hitters going at it right away. And each squad trading a couple of points. Molly Albrecht goes back to serve. Right-handed jump serve to the back row. Hawkettes set it up. One goes off the block. Here comes the Mississippi Athletic Conference Player of the Year, setting up her hitter in Chloe Klein, who puts it away. Chloe Klein with a big kill there. 14 hitting .433 against Centennial in the quarterfinals. Hawkettes, bad pass. This will be a lift. And we saw when Ankeny was serving, they were able to pick up a couple points off of it. But now that they've had to go in system so far, it's been a struggle to get into system. It's Goodwin with the pass left side. Oh, what a tip and a great diving save from Albrecht. Bit long there on the attack from Roush. And the Spartans lead by 3. Ankeny just has not been able to get their offense rolling here so far. See if they can get it here. Goodwin. Reynolds off the block. And if they want their offense to get going, they're going to need a big play from Ava Reynolds.
Yeah, and Reynolds, as far as hitters go for Ankeny, she's got the most experience out there, her and Aowen. And she's got to step up and get them to calm down and get her kills early on if she can.
Ruff. Tipped around. Ankeny keeps it alive. There's Reynolds again. Oh, and she got the corner. All 3 points for the Hawkettes from the right arm of Ava Reynolds.
And smart set to go to her. She's got the confidence. She's got the leadership. Right now, you go to who feels comfortable. Those others will work into it, but being a sophomore or being a first-time starter at state is a big deal.
Cora Ruff with the second touch. Able to dump it down, and that's where we see a lot of it's a common theme with some of these state tournament teams, Molly, is you have a setter who's not afraid to take matters into her own hands.
Yeah, and they see the court. They've played a lot of ball, so.
There they go to Reynolds again. Oh, and she puts another away. 4 points for the Hawkettes, all 4 on kills from Reynolds. Denver's getting a good one, and Ava Reynolds, once she graduates Ankeny, averaging 4 kills a set coming into the tournament. Like I mentioned already, 27 in the win against Urbandale on Monday. Fells with the serve. Ruff, left side, and we had a 2-hit violation called on Cora Ruff. A very uncharacteristic miscue from the Pleasant Valley setter. We're tied at 5. Maddie Fells. Left hand. Ruff.
Maddie's got a tough serve.
Yeah, she does. Oh, but the Spartans get it in. Chloe Klein put that one away. And Pleasant Valley was still able to get a very good ball off of that good serve. Here is Klein to serve now for the Spartans. This is set over the right side. Slide attack doesn't go. They go to Reynolds. Oh, just a bit long. That's what's going to happen when you have a number of attacks from Ava Reynolds. She'll miss every now and then, but she has that confidence. 7-5 Spartans, Chloe Klein. The junior middle hitter, honorable mention All-State last year. This one rides up on Fells, and a free ball. See if the Spartans can take advantage of it. Dig out of the back row from Steffens. Dug over the net, out of bounds. And Ankeny picks up a point.
Lexi's so fun to watch. She's got so much energy. You're going to see so much more out of her today. She's a great leader.
She always seems to know where that attack is going.
Yeah.
That's the kind of libero you want. One that seems to be on every square inch of that court at the same time. Ruff to the back row. What a kill! And that's Weiss once again for her second. And big exclamation point there from Pleasant Valley. The Spartans are up 2. And here's the 2020 Mississippi Athletic Conference Player of the Year serving up an ace. Cora Ruff is so dangerous. She is the one that makes the Spartans tick. Normally we're talking about a big hitter. We're talking about a big middle blocker. But we're talking about a setter for Pleasant Valley, and she is fantastic. As Schrader misses long, right away the Spartans are up 4. You can just see when Cora Ruff is getting going, Pleasant Valley has a really easy go of it sometimes.
There's a good pass. That's what they need. They need to be in system.
Tip down the line to the corner. There's Emily Goodpaster. Right when you wanted it, the Spartans are on a bit of a run now. They've scored 3 in a row and are up 5. Oh, it's sent over the net. And no lift called there on the Spartans. There's Schrader into the net. And the Spartans have doubled up Ankeny. Coach Dave Wims wants a timeout. 12-6, Pleasant Valley. They're on a 4-0 run to lead by 6. We're back with more State Tournament Volleyball presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and the Girls Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
And we welcome you back. It's the 2021 Girls State Volleyball Tournament. The Girls Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy. Live from Cedar Rapids, Daniel Versteg and Molly Geis with you. Pleasant Valley scored 4 in a row. Ankeny called their first of 2 timeouts this set. Cora Ruff, Conference Player of the Year last year, continues with service. Aowen Schrader couldn't get it over the block. There's Ruff, awkward touch, good pass, they're able to get it over, and a diving save. Oh, the Spartans kept it alive on a great scramble on the right side, and a great kill, Olivia Harpenall, who puts it away, and the Hawks get the side out that they need.
That was a great slide from Olivia. She's been working hard on that. Wim said his middles have really stepped up. And like I said, Aowen was playing middle, I think maybe some right side, but now she's moved to outside, and so had some new kids have to step up.
Ruff with a jump set to the right side and a diving dig, but a Hawkette was in the net. Net violation and a 6-point Pleasant Valley lead. Ankeny team that we talked about the height for both sides, actually. A number of 6'1" players on both teams. Spartans serve it up with Riley Morgan. And Aowen Schrader gets it rolling. And if you want Ankeny to be successful, it can't just be Ava Reynolds. It's got to be Aowen Schrader. It's got to be all of these different players to step up in a big way.
Adeline just came in. She's the back row setter, and then the other one comes in the front row. So you don't see that very often. Sometimes people will run a 6-2 where their setter's always in the back row, but Ankeny's running a little bit differently.
Schrader dug up by Ruff, and now the libero with a second touch. Right side Cottrell. There's Schrader again. And the Hawkettes are cutting into it a little bit. They're down 5 on Pleasant Valley. So we have a substitution in. Hallie Olett serves. Substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT. Visit IMTINS.com. It's Cora Ruff over the middle. Oh, an attack into the net. And not something you see very often. An awkward pass, a little bit misplayed by Chloe Klein. The Hawkettes are back within 4 here. Olett. Played up by Weiss. Back to Weiss. High off the block. Ankeny taps it over. Try it again. And that one goes for Hallie Weiss. That's the player Pleasant Valley likes to rely on there with Weiss. Averaging 3 kills a set, most on the team, with 259 coming into the tournament. Albrecht serving to the back row. Right side, missed out of bounds. It's Tanith Roush trying to put that one down. It seems like we're in a game of runs here, Molly, where we're getting 2 points from either side. Neither team's really building, gaining into the deficit right now. So back row. Oh, that got the line. They call it for Chloe Klein. Ankeny's not in favor of that call.
I would say Pleasant Valley is definitely working the deep back part of the court. That one, that was.
It was close.
Yeah, it's close.
Oh, there's a block at the net. It's all Pleasant Valley. They lead by 8. And a timeout from Dave Wins and the Hawkettes. 18-10 Pleasant Valley. We'll take a timeout. Coach Wims wants one as well. We're back with more Girls State Volleyball action presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and the Girls Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
We're back to the Alliant Energy Powerhouse in Cedar Rapids. Daniel Versteg and Molly Geis with you. Ankeny has used both of their timeouts here in set number 1. That's because Pleasant Valley's up by 8 here, late in set 1. And the Hawkettes get a side out on the long serve. Holly Albrecht tried to dial in the back row. As you talked about offensively, their Pleasant Valley's been looking for that back row. Looked like they're trying to get it on that serve. And the Hawkettes serve. Ruff to Vice. Oh, pass a bit behind her.
This if they want to.
There's the attack from Reynolds. Ruff tried the second touch. It's blocked by Reynolds.
Smart for Reynolds to be ready to go up for that. When your setter's front row, you got to be ready for that. She's played a lot of ball, so she knows.
That's such a good read, too, because you never really can tell when a setter is going on that second touch.
Yeah.
Just kind of have to commit to it. There's another big block, but the Spartans can recover. Vice with a roll shot, some top spin, and that's going to fall over the net out of bounds. And the Spartans have a big lead by 8. The serve is Vice. Hawkettes in system to Reynolds, blocked out of bounds. Ankeny scores, they're down 6. I think it's supposed to be 20-13. Oh no, maybe 19-13. All right. I had my score wrong, so there we go. There's the serve from the Hawkettes. It'll be Maddie Fells. Oh, bit of an awkward pass to the left side, and Goodpaster couldn't put it down. Miscommunication, but a free ball sent over. Klein missed it long, just barely, but there they go trying to go deep again.
Yep.
Hawkettes are down 5 and out of timeouts late in set 1. Fells serves. Long pass to Goodpaster. Right side set. Can't go down. Vice from the back row, and an emphatic kill for Pleasant Valley.
Pleasant Valley is really well balanced. It's hard for, Ankeny's got to get a good block up to help their defense, and it's questionable who it's going to.
Klein with the serve. Pass toward the net, and the Spartans take advantage of that, and that's Alexa Frankel over the middle. The mistakes get so much more magnified when you get down to the state semifinals, especially in Class 5A. Just get some of the best, the state's best once you get down here. Reynolds, high off the block. Ruff goes back to Goodpaster, who misses long.
I feel like that's their game plan right now. Go deep on Ankeny, because every ball.
I wonder if is that maybe to try and take the blockers out of it in the front row, you think?
Well, yeah, I'm not sure. They're tall enough. I think they might aim for their high hands anyways.
It's Ruff, back to Vice. That one got the back line. And another call goes Pleasant Valley's way on that back line. It's a 7-point Spartan lead. Pleasant Valley's 3 away from a set 1 victory. It's the bump set to the back row, and Reynolds can't put it away. Goodpaster close to the net, down the line, and got it. And the Ankeny student section is not a fan of our 2 lines judges, but that call goes Pleasant Valley's way.
Well, there was just a sliver that she could hit down the line around the block, and she did it.
Here comes Schrader. What a great save by Vice. Goodpaster, block back. There's a big block. It is Harpino finishing it off with Jessa Wallace. And that's great to see from Ankeny, using their height to be able to deny the Spartans. Here with the service is the libero, Lexi Stevens.
And Lexi is the leader in 5A for ace serves.
She came in with 57, and there's a kill, though, from Pleasant Valley. And it's a match point. Emily Goodpaster. And now the Spartans serve it up. Riley Morgan on set point, and she serves up an ace to give the Spartans a 1-0 lead after a set. 25-16, Morgan only had 8 aces coming into the state tournament. She has one there to win the set. We'll take a break. Set 2 around the corner. You're watching the Girls State Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and the Girls Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy.
We are. We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Des Moines. The S's are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meet like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's top teams and student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's a chance for a small town kid to make it big. It's our future leaders. It's a reason to do more, to be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can be found only in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes, the coaches on a successful year. And remember, the task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you.
Hey fans, Central College has you covered with career-building programs and with tuition less than $20,000 a year and tons of scholarships. It's the best decision ever. Make sure you apply today at central.edu. Daniel Versteg and Molly Geis with you. Set 1 goes the way of Pleasant Valley by a score of 25-16. And well, I know you're taking a look at that stat sheet, and I think right away for me, the kill efficiency stands out. Ankeny finished with 9 kills, 7 errors, hitting sub 100. That just can't happen.
Right. And Pleasant Valley has 6 hitters with a kill at least, and Ankeny has 3. So, they're very well balanced, and that's making it hard on Ankeny how to defend that. And then, like we said, they're hitting deep on Ankeny. I think in the beginning of the game, it was finding holes between the block. So we'll see how they adjust on this. And I think Ankeny's, like we said earlier, Ava's got the experience. AON does have experience, but not an outside hitter, and that's a lot harder position to play. You get a lot of balls that are not perfect, whereas sometimes at middle you get the in-system ball. So I think once they work into that, it'll be an interesting game to see how it evolves.
Yeah, for note, the 9 kills from Ankeny, 6 of them are from Ava Reynolds. That has allowed Pleasant Valley to just dial in their defense on Ankeny's top hitter. Ready to go with set number 2, the libero back to serve for Pleasant Valley. She serves it up to the back row. The Hawks have trouble with it. Nobody plays the third touch, and it ends up as an ace for Livia Thompson. Thompson, the honorable mention All-State pick last year for Pleasant Valley, had 27 aces this season. Coming into the tournament, she has another. Back-to-back. Good serves from Thompson as the Spartans up 2. This is not a good look right away for Ankeny. That one's long, though. They're able to read that one. Hawkettes get the side out. Look how fired up Lexi Stephens was.
I know it. She's so fun.
That's the one you want, though. You want someone who
She doesn't get down on anything. She's always up and positive.
She's the spark plug on her team. As Ankeny serves up an error from Myra Carlson. So we're 4 points in, and we haven't really seen a return on a serve yet. Let's see if we get one here. Looks like we will. There's a set to the right side, a lefty attack. And there's Klein with an emphatic kill right over the middle. Cora Ruff is setting up every hitter absolutely fantastic, whether it's Weiss, whether it's Klein or Goodpaster. She knows where to find him. Overpass, and that was just not an easy ball to play for Adeline Goodwin, and ends up in the net. The Hawkettes allowing Pleasant Valley to start off this set on a 5-1 lead. Had to dive to return it. Reynolds. And we had a lift on that second touch. The lift called on the second ball on Pleasant Valley. Reynolds is able to pick up the point. Hawkettes with Maddie Fells. Try and get serving and serve up a few points. You don't want to fall too far behind early and play catch-up the entire set. And Klein misswings. This is a good opportunity now, Molly, for Ankeny to work back into it, and so that they don't get too deep into a hole.
Yeah, they got to do it now. And with Maddie serving, she's such a tough server, but I'd say keep it away from the libero.
Well, there they hit it at the libero. Thompson, left side. Oh, and Weiss puts it away. Yeah, that's why you want to hit it away from the libero. She gets them in system.
Yep.
Pleasant Valley leads by 3 now. Allie Weiss to serve. And a big first set win on the other court. Cedar Falls takes Iowa City Liberty 26-24. Here's the set. Left side. Goodpaster with the kill. You mentioned it in the break there in between sets, Molly, but we are seeing so many players for Pleasant Valley have such a big impact. Right now, 3 of them on the court have 3 or more kills.
Yeah, and even there's players out there that are 6'1", 3 of them, but then they have some others that can really just jump. And even their setter is an offensive threat. Right. So, it's a lot for Ankeny to think about, and then they're not really quite playing their game quite yet. So,
and there's a big kill off the right side. Chloe Klein once again. That's now 4. So you have Klein with 4, Goodpaster with 4. And Weiss, well, on the scoreboard she has 5, but our stats say she had 6. But we'll say there's at least 3 players on the floor who have 4 kills at least for Pleasant Valley. On the right side, bit long there, and Harpino couldn't put it away.
Just still nothing really on the net yet for their hitters for Ankeny, so they've got to get a little more in system here to have a chance.
There's a good ball. Reynolds couldn't put it down around the block. Klein, oh, she's denied. Harpino and Reynolds. And the Hawkettes trail by 5.
Reynolds did a good job of knowing, to help out there in the middle. And yeah, she helped there get a double block.
That's what the Hawkettes, I think, have been looking for this entire morning. And Reynolds serves up an error. 10-4. Pleasant Valley. Spartans trying to come up with revenge for their semifinal defeat last year at the hands of Ankeny. There's another error on a serve. Chloe Klein with the error.
This is the game of volleyball, and yesterday I sat here and watched the number 1 seed be down 2 sets, and they did not look at all like they would typically play. And then they came out in set 3, and it just turned a switch, and then they ended up winning in 5. So you just never know. So Ankeny's got to keep fighting, and Pleasant Valley's got to stick with it.
Goodpaster. Oh, she's dug by Stephens. They go back to Emily on the left side. Ankeny digs it up. Here's Schrader. Just a bit long. Another error for Aowen Schrader. It's 11-5 Spartans. As you talked about, you're talking about that Assumption and Des Moines Christian game in 3A there, and we've already seen it in 5A. We have an embodiment on the other side of the floor. Johnston is still going on court 1. There's a big kill from Schrader. All the way up to 5A. We saw a 7 seed move on in 1A yesterday, a 6 seed. We saw the power that is Western Christian go down 2-0 and have to storm back and win the final 3. It's been a wicked quarterfinal round. I think the semifinals are going to be more of the same, and no chance there for Pleasant Valley. Got out of rhythm, and the Hawkettes take advantage. It is Adeline Goodwin to serve. She had 40 assists on Monday against the Jayhawks. She's played up, rough with the bump set. Left side. Hawks keep it alive. Schrader sends it back corner. Oh, there's Erica Cottrell. We haven't heard a whole lot of her. And Cottrell picks up her first. Yeah, that's if you want her to get going, that's just another weapon in the arsenal of Pleasant Valley. The 3 attackers they had with so many kills already did not include Erica Cottrell. And there's Schrader picking up a kill, and that tries to fire up the Hawkettes.
I think she's a little more comfortable on that side hitting, and you can see that.
Yeah, big right side kill to pick up a side out. As you mentioned, she had been kind of stuck on that left side in their rotation. Right side. There's Cottrell with another. Oh, and Ankeny's got to have their heads spinning now that Erica Cottrell is getting going for Pleasant Valley.
Looked like they were lined up to block her line, and then she went cross. They've got some experienced hitters that know how to go around that block.
Free ball. Dangerous. Cottrell again. Last 3 points for the Spartans to Cottrell. And what do you do if you're Ankeny? That's a 4th hitter that has gotten on fire.
That's what my players, we call a no-looky cookie, where you're looking one way and you swing a different way.
Double hit called on the Hawkettes. They just can't get into system. Pleasant Valley has 4 attackers that are absolutely rolling, and Coach Wims wants to stop the fire. Timeout on the floor. 7-point Spartan lead. More when we return on the Girls Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
Stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
Relentlessly.
At your service.
We're back to the Lion Energy Powerhouse in Cedar Rapids. It's the 2021 Girls State Volleyball Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. Daniel Versteg and Molly Geis bringing you this Class 5A semifinal. The Ankeny Hawkettes down big to the Pleasant Valley Spartans. See if they can get going on a roll. And it's Ava Reynolds off the block. And there is Reynolds getting things going for her 7th.
And this is where Pleasant Valley has 6-1, 6-1, and 6-1 across the front row. And not only 6-1, but very athletic.
Yes. Over the right side. Cottrell! That is 4.
She's really caught on fire.
That's 4 in the last 5 or 6 points for the Spartans. And they have to check her out. She doesn't serve normally, and so Molly Albrecht serves in for her. What a spark from Cottrell, as if Pleasant Valley needed a spark. Oh, what a dangerous attack. Tanith Roush with the left-handed swing cuts the Spartan lead to 6.
She's got a big swing for a sophomore. It's impressive.
She got up high on that one, too.
And I think she's a new addition, as of somewhere mid-season.
Probably brought her up from JV as a sophomore, and what an impact she's had. 83 kills since she's joined, 63 kills since she's joined the team. A little slide there. Klein couldn't put it away. Hawkettes couldn't get it over, though. And it's 17-10, Pleasant Valley by 7. Ankeny still having a bit of trouble getting consistently into system. Pleasant Valley's been in system virtually all morning. Reynolds. Oh, what a pinpoint kill to the back corner. And now we're seeing Reynolds get going again. She started off the first set on fire, and she needs to keep that going the rest of the match. Hannah Baer to check in for Ankeny. The Hawkettes, the defending state champs, trying to keep themselves going and move on to the Class 5A state championship game tomorrow morning. Attack is long from Klein, and suddenly the Hawkettes have some life down 5. For most of this match, it's looked like Pleasant Valley's match to win. There's a pass to Goodpaster, and she gets it down.
And Goodpaster, she's 5'8", which is still, it's not short,
right,
but she can jump.
Yeah, so she kind of acts like she's 6'1" with
Right.
that height she can get up. Here comes Schrader. And a big kill from the left side.
If Ankeny can play like that, it's going to make it an interesting rest of the night, or morning, I guess. But, I just haven't seen it consistently yet for Ankeny.
Here's the serve up. Pleasant Valley to the left side. And a bit long from Goodpaster. Hawkettes are within 4. Do they have a few more in them? See if they can cut this deficit even closer.
And like we talked earlier, Lexi Stevens leading the 5A in ace serves.
That one's read nicely by Thompson. Tapped over on the second ball. And they said Pleasant Valley touched that off the top of the net, so the Hawks were able to reset their 3 touches. Spartans send a free ball.
They got to use this free ball. Don't get many.
There we go. Schrader. No, it's blocked. Great job by the Spartans. Out of the back row.
Right,
that one got the corner. And there's the life Ankeny needed. Like you said, they needed that free ball to work, and they were able to get a point off it.
That was Hannah Baer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, Baer had 12 kills last year against Pleasant Valley in the semifinals. Hit 163 against the Spartans, leading the Hawkettes to the state title game. Weiss from the back row. Hit off the top of the tape. Schrader. It gets down. And here comes a timeout from Pleasant Valley and Coach Amber Hall. The Hawkettes have cut it to 2. It's a brand new set. Ankeny's fired up. Pleasant Valley's still up 2. We're back with more girls state volleyball action presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and the Girls Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
We're back to the Alliant Energy Powerhouse in Cedar Rapids. Daniel Versteeg joined by Molly Geis, and Ankeny has cut this lead to 2. We're seeing, I think, the Hawkettes finally get a little more comfortable. They're finally getting into rhythm, and they're putting the pressure now on Pleasant Valley.
Yeah, sometimes you can see that they're breathing a little bit more and just relaxing and looking around and looking for their teammates to keep them calm.
A bit of an overpass. And missed timing on the jump from Pleasant Valley. Schrader. And now over the middle. That one's down from Alexa Frankel. And that's another hitter we haven't called a whole lot this morning. And if she can get going, that'd be the 5th Spartan that the Hawks have had to deal with offensively. Cora Ruff to serve. Left side from Wallace. Schrader couldn't put it away. Free ball from the Spartans. Wallace. Rolling attack. Carlson couldn't get it down. Here comes Cottrell. That's off the block.
Just a little hole in the block, and they find it.
And it's so impressive because it seems like there's hardly ever a mistake from the Pleasant Valley offense. Rough serve. Spartans up 4. Schrader couldn't get it down. A great save from Ruff. Here comes Bear from the back row. Ruff. Why not to Cottrell? Oh, a bit long. No, they called off contact.
Yeah,
our line judge had it long.
Yeah, she did touch it, and then it went out, but she touched it first.
How about the play from Cottrell? She had no kills coming into this second set. She has 6 here in the second alone. Schrader, it's dug up by Weiss. And there is Frankel from the middle, and the Spartans lead by 6. Coach Wims still has a timeout for Ankeny. He is not using it yet. Seeing if his team can figure it out. Wallace to Schrader. Sent toward the dividing line. That one went over the net and or went past the net, out of bounds, out of the antenna. The Hawkettes get the point.
With Bayer in the back row, they've got Lexi Stevens, the libero, playing left back, not middle back, and so I was just curious to see how, what difference we see there. But
Goodwin serving. It's played by the Spartans. Here comes Goodpaster. Long. And no contact. 4 points. And Ankeny trails by. Goodwin to serve here for the Hawkettes, the senior setter. Short serve. That's an ace. She dropped it on the 10-foot line.
Gotta love that little dance they've got.
And it fires them up here for a little bit. That's 3 in a row for the Hawkettes.
Adeline's a great server, too. She's consistent and can put it wherever she wants to.
Yeah, she had 33 aces coming into the tournament this season. Weiss to Ruff. To Cottrell on the left side now, and she's got 7. And we have a substitution on the floor. Substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT. Visit IMTINS.com as Riley Morgan is the substitution. Checking into the game and serves it up a bit long. It's 23-20. Neither team. Pleasant Valley's had the advantage, but has not let themselves go up big yet.
So Ava Reynolds didn't play that back row rotation, so it'll be good for her to have a little rest. If they go 5, she's had a little time to take a deep breath and look at it from the outside. And
Cottrell is dug up by Goodwin, and the tip from Reynolds. It's a 2-point set. I think I mentioned a few points ago that Coach Wims elected not to take a timeout down 6. I'd say he knew what he was doing.
Of course.
You never want to question a coach. I should know that by now. Serve from Olet. And a double contact. It's a 1-point set.
Wims will say, I knew it all along. That's exactly how it was supposed to play out.
Exactly. He had this all planned out.
Yep.
1 point, set 2. Hawkettes down 1. Misplayed a bit. Bad pass. We're tied at 23. And a timeout from Pleasant Valley. The Hawkettes have scored 7 of the last 8. We're tied at 23. Set number 2. Back with more Girls State Volleyball action presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and the Girls Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy.
We are. We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
Stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
And we are
Obsessively.
Relentlessly.
At your service.
We welcome you back to the Alliant Energy Powerhouse in Cedar Rapids. Set 2 is getting good. We're tied up at 23. Pleasant Valley took the first set 25-16. Ankeny has scored 7 of the last 8 points. They'll try and serve again out of a Spartan timeout. To the right side, Cottrell. It's kept alive. To Reynolds. Can put it down. Ruff chased it down. Weiss tapped it over off the block. It's set point.
Ankeny's block just needed to press over a little bit and put that back on her side, but Pleasant Valley got the kill.
Yeah, did you see the face that Weiss made? A little oopsie-daisy on that touch. Set point, Spartans. Can we force extras from Reynolds? Klein blocked! And we're going to extra points. That's Myra Carlson. We go to extra points. First to a 2-point lead now. Carlson to serve, following the big block. Serves it up long. It remains set point, Pleasant Valley. You have to win by 2. So the Spartans trying to win this point to go up 2. And win the set. Go up 2-0 as well. That'd be a huge advantage. Serve long, kept up. Left side, Reynolds. We're tied at 25.
That just shows you what a good hitter Reynolds is, because they all knew it was going to her. Their block was set up, their defense was set up, and she still finds a way to get a kill.
Yeah, she got it not just around the block, but in front of the defense as well. That ball didn't touch anyone on its way down. So tied at 25. Again, first to a 2-point lead. As Ankeny will serve with Maddie Fells.
Man, their libero gets in front of every ball.
She keeps well, there's a save by Wallace, but it's dumped down by Klein. Yeah, as you mentioned, she keeps the Spartan offense rolling by turning their defense into offense.
Yeah.
Set point, Pleasant Valley, 26-25. Allie Weiss to serve, trying to end it here. Oh, but it's in the net, and we go further on in the second. 26-26. Let's see if Ankeny can get in front. The Hawkettes haven't been in the lead in a long time. They can force set point. It's Ava Reynolds serving. Played toward Ruff. On the right side, Klein. Great diving save by the libero Stephens. Weiss gets the near sideline. Oh, and Ankeny is furious. Lexi Stephens wanted that call to go their way.
It was right in front of the Ankeny bench. I actually couldn't see because they were sitting right there, but they seemed pretty fired up about that.
Yeah, they were adamant. I couldn't get a good opinion on it either.
But you got to move on. Yep.
There you go. And that's the one thing that's killed Pleasant Valley in these extra points. They've served up a ton of misses.
Yeah, when somebody in front of you misses, you've got to get your next serve in, because otherwise you just can't get ahead.
All right, 27. At this point, it's the first to 29, but like I said, it's the first to a 2-point lead. We could see it go to 30. Here's the set to the left side. Olet didn't get it down. Tip through, and it's Frankel. It's again set point. Well, Pleasant Valley has set point once again. They've served up a number of errors on their set point. See if they can avoid that here. Ankeny plays it. Wallace. Left side. Over the net. It's dumped down by Carlson. And we will at least get to 30. It is important to note Coach Dave Wims does have a timeout left. But at this point, I don't know if you want to use it. Dumped down. Carlson couldn't put it away. Here's Cottrell. Diving save. Reynolds kept it up. And Carlson sends the free ball. Right side attack. That one's off the block. Cottrell's up. Back to Era. And she puts it away. How big has Era Cottrell been in this second set? That is 8 kills.
You know, we've rotated a bunch, and I kind of lost track, but Maddie Fells does not normally play front row, and she's playing front row, so I think they ran out of substitutions.
I wonder if that's what Coach Wims is talking about. Yeah, they're trying to fix their rotation. I think they might have gotten out of their rotation a little bit. Because he really doesn't want to end this set with a rotation error.
And as a coach, you can ask for a lineup check before the serve.
Right.
And get it straightened out. But if they serve and you're out, but she is front row right now, Maddie.
She still is. All right, set point Spartans. Ankeny couldn't get into rhythm. Over the right side, Cottrell. Roll shot, kept alive.
Nice pancake.
Oh, what a save by Stephens. Cottrell into the net. It's 29 all.
Maddie is so fired up being that front row player, which she doesn't normally get to do.
Man.
Okay, now they've got Reynolds up in the front row.
Right.
But still, I'm guessing that Pleasant Valley is going to set it outside.
Oh, we have a service error.
Yeah, shoot.
30-29. Ankeny has not had a set point in this run yet. It's all been Pleasant Valley. If they can win this point, they're on to a 2-0 lead. Here's Reynolds. Tapped it over the block. Spartans send it over. Second touch. Dump down. 30. What a set two.
She just bump set that a little bit over the net and set it right up for Ankeny.
Well, now I think the big question is, can Ankeny get into set point?
Yeah, they got to do it while they've got Reynolds in the front row.
Vice tapped it over. This is their chance. Wallace goes to Reynolds. Vice kept it up. Cottrell. Back row. Got the corner. Set point Spartans. Substitution into the ball game. Serving up is Albrecht. Substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. It's 31-30. Albrecht serves on set point. Here comes Reynolds. Dug over the net. They dump it down. No, Ruff saved it. What a job. Vice tapped it over. And the Spartans win set two. 32-30. A marathon goes Pleasant Valley's way. And they're up 2-0. Yeah, I think our public address announcer said it best when he just said, wow, at the end of the set. We'll take a break. Back with set three. Yeah, I wouldn't go anywhere if I were you. We're back with more Girls State Volleyball action presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
I hear you're looking for a great college where you can get an affordable education. SWIC is the place for you.
I appreciate the personalized attention.
And I've gotten to meet people from all around the world.
The SWIC student housing is incredible.
I like SWIC's hands-on training.
And I'll start my career in 2 years.
I can schedule my classes online or face-to-face. SWIC feels like a community, like family,
like home. SWIC is a place for you.
Wakey, wakey. New coffee at Casey's.
Wakey, wakey. Ooh, new breakfast at Casey's. Huh? Hey! Wakey, wakey! Go to Casey's!
For all new breakfast, featuring delicious on-the-go sandwiches like the signature handheld wrapped in our made-from-scratch dough. And get a new bean-to-cup coffee for just $1 with your hot breakfast purchase.
Wakey, wakey! Go to Casey's!
For all new breakfast.
Hey fans, this official state tournament merchandise is now available online. Get your smartphones out, just scan the QR code on your screen now, or visit IGHSAU.org to browse and customize your merchandise to match your style. Merchandise from the IGHSAU. Daniel Versteg, Molly Geis with you. Set 2 was a thriller. Pleasant Valley won it 32-30, and the Spartans lead 2-0. And Molly, we're just kind of in awe of what that set 2 brought. It brought a lot of great plays, some clutch plays, and now the Spartans have a chance to end it here in 3.
Yeah, and Cottrell's really stepped up in that game. She had 9 kills in that set alone, and she had 1 in the set before. So that kind of shows Pleasant Valley they've got different weapons that can just pull it out in a game like that. And she was huge in that game. But their hitting efficiency went up, but so did Ankeny's. And so we'll see how, if it continues the way that it did in the end of that set, it's going to be a longer match than or it could go in 3. We'll see.
You're right. Hallie Weiss opens up the scoring for Pleasant Valley. And, to even further accentuate how good Cottrell was in that second set, 10 kills, 1 error, hitting .529. You can't do much better than that. Here come the Hawkettes. Reynolds through the block. And she puts that one away. She's got a dozen. Reynolds is not having a bad game either. Her efficiency doesn't look great because she's had to hit so many times, but she's hitting .310 coming into this set.
Which is still really good for an outside hitter, yeah.
Yes, it is. Over the middle, Ruff kept it alive on that second touch. Reynolds taps it over the block. The changeup falls. That's back-to-back kills for the Hawkettes. And Ava Reynolds has 13 kills in the match. She leads all attackers. It is Carlson serving. Up a bit long from the Hawkettes. We're tied at 2. Substitutions early on in the ball game. Our substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT. Visit IMTINS.com. Here comes Ankeny. Over the middle, Reynolds. Weiss playing some great back row. Now she goes on the attack, but missed it into the net. 3-2 Hawkettes. And in that first set, we saw Weiss a ton in the front row making plays offensively. Well, now here is Weiss, and she has 9 digs with 10 kills overall.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with their taller players playing back row the way that they do. They're very good defensively. And then you've got a back row attack from them, too.
Here come the Spartans. Serve off the top of the net, and putting that one down is Klein. Tied at 3 in set 3. After set 2, went all the way up to 32 points.
And Pleasant Valley doesn't substitute as much as Ankeny, so when you go those longer games, they're not going to run out of subs, whereas Ankeny, they have a lot of substitutions.
Olivia Harpino with the kill. 4-3 Hawkettes. Aowen Schrader's back in. Schrader is the second leading attacker for the Hawkettes. She has 7 kills, hitting .211. And Aowen Schrader talking to an assistant coach for the Hawkettes while they clean up a dry spot on the court. And over there on the other side of the court, it is Johnston and Cedar Falls. Dragons and the Tigers are deadlocked in a good one there. It's 5-5 in set 3. Vice plays it rough over the middle. Wallace now to Schrader. Got the far sideline on the cross-court attack. And this is something Pleasant Valley's done a good job of, Molly. But now Ankeny is getting up in front early.
Right, finding the lines and the spots that are open, just like they're supposed to. That was a tough shot, too.
It was. Vice plays the serve. They go back to her. Missed it long for the back row. And it's a 6-3 Hawkette lead. Ankeny, the defending 5A state champs, defeated Pleasant Valley in last year's semifinals. And the Spartans trying to come up with revenge. Left side, kill, dug over the net. And the Spartans get the point from Emily Goodpaster.
We'll see what Cottrell does this game. She just came back in. And
you got to know where she is. This is misplayed on the serve. That'll be an ace for Cora Ruff. 6-5. Ankeny. Back-to-back points. Ruff. 42 assists, 8 digs, and 3 aces, and a great win over Ankeny Centennial in the quarterfinals. There's a joust at the net. Hawkettes fish it out of there, and the free ball sent over by Stevens. Left side, out of bounds. No contact from Goodpaster's attack. It's 7-5 Hawkettes.
I have a feeling this next one's going to Cottrell.
Yeah, I like that prediction. I could definitely see it. She is on that left side there. Just like you called. And into the net there from Cottrell. 8-5 Hawkettes.
And there she's having a hit from the middle, which is not her normal spot, but I think they're trying to serve to keep her from getting a good ball. So they serve short there. We'll see what they do here.
Stevens on the serve, the libero for the Hawkettes. Toward the net. Goodpaster, left side, puts it away. Spartans and the Hawkettes battling it out here in set number 3. Riley Morgan is in to serve for Pleasant Valley. Morgan, who does have an ace already. She served up an ace on set point in the first. Left side, Schrader. Ruff to the libero Thompson. There is Cottrell with her 11th. Erica Cottrell has been such a force. First set was quiet. Second set, very loud. Trying to tie up the set at 8. Back set, slide, down the line, goes down for the Hawkettes.
Ankeny's passing has really stepped up, and they're doing a lot better right now, keeping them in the game. So
we're seeing, I think, some earlier on in the first couple of sets when Adeline Goodwin checked out, sometimes they weren't getting as good of balls, but it seems like Jessa Wallace is starting to get a little bit more comfortable as that second setter. Hawkettes keep it alive.
Yeah, Adeline's a great setter, but the height just makes it you can't do anything about that, and she knows that. And if she could set front row, she'd love to.
Right. Aowen Schrader had that solo kill on the top of the net. 10-7 Hawkettes. There is Goodwin serving. Ruff, right side, a roll shot.
Good pickup.
Hawkettes from the back row. Reynolds, diving save by Thompson. Cottrell can't put that one down. There's Schrader off the top of the net. And it's 10-8, Ankeny.
Right now, Cottrell's swinging cross a lot, so we'll see if that's something that she keeps doing until they stop her, or if she swings line some too.
Schrader. Oh, she goes cross and finishes it. 11-8, Hawkettes. And Olette checks in to serve for the Hawkettes. Olette with the serve. It's played up. Right side. Cottrell gets denied by Reynolds. And the Hawkettes are proving to have an answer now for Erica Cottrell after the big second set. They've been able to dig her up. They've been able to block her. Short serve. Thompson goes to work. Ruff to Weiss. Oh, she's denied again. Back-to-back blocks. Timeout on the floor. Pleasant Valley wants to talk about it. Amber Hall wants a break. 5-point Hawkette lead. We'll take a quick break. Back with more Girls State Tournament Volleyball presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy.
We are. We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
And we are back to the Alliant Energy Powerhouse in Cedar Rapids. Daniel Versteg and Molly Geis with you. 13-8. The Ankeny Hawkettes lead the Pleasant Valley Spartans in set number 3. But it is Pleasant Valley who leads the match. 2 sets to none.
Sorry about that, but Ankeny has really had some different things, coming alive, like their block. They just blocked the last 2 points. Their passing's a lot better. Adjusting.
And that's what you see out of a coach like Coach Wims. They're never out of it. They're down 2 sets to none, and he's making the right adjustments when they need to. Ankeny gets the point there off the serve once again. Spartans go to work. There's Cottrell trying to get going, but the Hawkettes have an answer. On that right side, powering it off the block is Tanith Roush.
Tanith is fun to watch. She gets pretty fired up.
And on that right side, she hasn't made a whole lot of noise. There she is picking up a kill. Spartans go to work with Ruff. Weiss. Oh, a great diving save from Olette, but right over the net, it's dumped back down by the Spartans.
Yeah, it was a great dig, but it was an overpass, and Klein, I believe, was the one that took that right back over.
Here comes Pleasant Valley on the serve. Albrecht. Played up, out of bounds. It's an ace serve for Albrecht. Spartans are within 5. 15-10. Ankeny in the third. The Hawkettes need this one. Stevens sets up the offense. Left side for Reynolds. Back row. Nothing doing for the Spartans. Reynolds tries for the corner, and what a shot. Could not have been more accurate from Ava Reynolds. She has 14. Absolute pinpoint precision. And now it is Myra Carlson serving. A bit of an overpass. Ruff able to work with it. And from the middle, it's Hallie Weiss. Weiss was all over the place in set 1. Since then has played quietly in the back row, making some digs. There she was in the front row picking up a kill. There's a good serve. Reynolds can't get it down. A great job by Thompson. Right side. Nothing doing on the cross-court attack. Ruff to Goodpaster. Blocked at the net. And the Hawkettes lead by 7. Harpino and Roush on the block. We have a few substitutions on the floor. Substitutions are brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT. Visit IMTINS.com.
I should have been tracking the substitutions. You get 18 in each set, and most of the time you're not going to run out of that with having liberos, but when you go to 30, it can be possible.
There's an attack off the top of the net. Spartans able to keep it up.
They thought it was 4 contests.
Hawkettes wanted a 4-hit call.
They got the point anyway.
They got the point anyway. It is Reynolds for her 15th.
A lot of times something like that will happen, and your players just have to keep playing. Like, it's frustrating, and things will, it's hard to be up there and make all the right calls and what everybody, sometimes they do make the right call, but the girls don't think so too.
Well, it's the rule they have in a lot of sports. You play to the whistle. There's a set out of bounds from Ruff.
Yeah, I think Ruff thought there was a little open spot there, but lucky for Ankeny, it was out.
A timeout called by Amber Hall in Pleasant Valley. The Hawkettes lead by 8, 19-11. We'll take a break as well with Coach Hall and the Spartans. A lot of work to do in set 3. Back with more tournament volleyball presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and the Girls Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors.
Community protectors.
And clean energy leaders.
We are
Job creators.
Friends and neighbors.
Stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We
are so much more.
We are the energy
Behind your everyday.
and we are
Obsessively.
Relentlessly.
At your service.
We're back to the Alliant Energy Powerhouse in Cedar Rapids. Daniel Versteg and Molly Geis on the call with you. 19-11. The Ankeny Hawkettes lead Pleasant Valley in set number 3. And it's the Spartans going to work, but a big denial from Harpino and Reynolds.
They've really tuned in on blocking. They're doing a good job right now.
Yeah, that's 3 in the last few points for the Hawkettes, who lead by 9, and Pleasant Valley's out of timeouts, so they have to get it rolling soon. Good passer, gets it going for the kill. And that one's coming in toward the media area. Here comes Pleasant Valley with the service. It's Chloe Klein. Played up. Over the middle from Wallace. Left side. That one's blocked back. Stood on the net for a bit. Now Reynolds tries again. Dug over the net. Reynolds pushed it back. It's going back and forth. Here's Klein. Oh, that's down from Wallace's mistouch. Pleasant Valley's cut it to 7. Here come the Spartans again. Klein to serve. They need a few of these in a row to go their way to get back into the set. Wallace, Reynolds, and it's down for number 16.
Reynolds has really impressed me. She's not only a great hitter, but she's just really court aware, and the ball comes back over, she's ready for it. Yeah, she knows the game.
There she is serving. Ruff with a bump set. Great save by Stevens. Wallace to the back row. Reynolds just a bit long. Not by much. It's 21-14 Hawkettes. Last set went 32-30 in favor of Pleasant Valley. Cora Ruff now serving. Left side set. Aowen Schrader couldn't put it down. Vice from the back row. That one's long. Error from Pleasant Valley. 22-14, an 8-point Hawkette lead. And the Hawkettes want to capitalize on that now. Let's see if they can get themselves closer to getting to a 5th. There's an ace serve. And the Hawkettes lead by 9, 2 points away from taking the 3rd.
Lexi takes a deep breath. She added to her number of ace serves there.
Yeah, as you mentioned earlier, Stevens, one of the better ace servers in Class 5A, 57 coming into the tournament. Over the right side, that one goes down from Alexa Frankel, someone who's been quiet but has come up in a few plays here and there. It's 23-15 in favor of Ankeny. Pleasant Valley serves, and it is Riley Morgan, who has an ace already. Hawkettes need a few points here to move on. Oh, misplay by the Spartans. It's set point.
That's tough sometimes when, the right side has to go in and play a ball, and then the setter needs to get around them because they're coming from the back row.
We have set point here in set 3. We already have a team into the championship match. Cedar Falls defeats Johnston in straight sets, winning the third 25-18. So the winner gets Cedar Falls tomorrow morning. Vice blocked, and Ankeny takes set 3. We go to a fourth. 25-15, the Hawkettes win the third. We are going to 4. We're back with more girls state volleyball action presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau right here on the Girls Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
Des Moines. The S's are silent. Our city is buzzing. Catch what you've been missing today.
Let's cut right to it. Nobody does meet like Fairway. Nobody. And if you're somebody who wants to become a master, we've got hats to fill. Quality pay, choice benefits, premium opportunities. There's more in store for you at Fairway.
The Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to present this amazing state tournament and celebrate the accomplishments of Iowa's top teams and student athletes. To the Iowa Farm Bureau, this is more than just a sport. It's a chance for a small town kid to make it big. It's our future leaders. It's a reason to do more, to be more. And it's that farm strong spirit that can be found only in Iowa. Congratulations to the student athletes, the coaches on a successful year. And remember, the task ahead of you is never greater than the strength within you.
Sometimes people who seem to know everything.
Dental insurance costs a fortune and it covers nothing.
Don't. For instance, personal plans from Delta Dental cut the cost of many procedures in half. So be careful what you hear.
How important are teeth anyway?
Get the facts. Contact Delta Dental about saving with personal dental plans today.
Well, we have one finalist into the Class 5A state championship tomorrow morning. Still have to determine one more. Daniel Versteg and Molly Geis with you. Cedar Falls just got done beating Johnston in straight sets. And over here on court 2, Ankeny won set 3 to keep their state championship hopes alive. They trail Pleasant Valley 2-1. And, well, I think the storyline of that third set, Molly, was Pleasant Valley's offense finally hit a lull. They hit negative kill efficiency in the third set. That you don't see that very often.
No, but an error is when you get blocked as well, and that was a lot of Ankeny. They stepped up and they blocked a ton of their hits, and so that's an error. So we'll see if they swing differently, if they tip. If Ankeny can keep up that blocking, that's going to make a big difference.
Yeah, Ankeny had 5 blocks in that third set as well. Here's the start of set 4 as Ankeny goes to work. on that left side. Nothing doing from Reynolds. Try over the middle. Carlson pushed it through. Great diving save out of the back row by the Spartans and Riley Morgan. Here's Reynolds. Ruff with a knee slide dig. Here's Cottrell. Can't put it away. Back to Reynolds. What a great rally and a good save there by Morgan. Hawkettes, overpass, send it over. Weiss, Ruff, Cottrell, roll shot. Couldn't get it down. We go back and forth. Blocked! Cottrell and Klein give the Spartans a marathon first point. And that's an emphatic way to open up set 4. The Spartans just need this one.
And this is Pleasant Valley's wall of blocking right here, too. 6-1 across the front row.
Big attack from the right side, dug up by Morgan. Weiss has to send a free ball, couldn't get a good pass. Oh, there's another one. And it's Tanith Roush on that right side. She is so energetic and comes up with a big kill. She's just a sophomore on that right side. But she's hit .326 coming into this tournament. Such an efficient hitter, knows how to put it away. Serve down the line. Ruff. Weiss taps it over the block. Left side attack. Harpino gave it a whirl. And this one's tapped over the middle. That was Chloe Klein who put that away off a good pass from Ruff.
This is just me being a coach, but Weiss, had more errors than she typically does, and she's having to, she has 12 kills. She's leading their team, but she's tipping a little bit, I think, because she did get blocked, but she needs to stay aggressive, and, she'll get it.
And that's good advice when you have a player like Weiss or Klein or Cottrell, and they hit a lull. You want to tell them, say, hey, you know what you're capable of. You need to get your head back in the game because we need you.
Yeah, because up to the second set, she had 10 kills, no errors. So she's got it in her for sure.
Here comes Weiss.
There she goes.
There it goes. That's going to be a confidence builder, I think, for Weiss. She has 13. Spartans lead by 1.
Sometimes you got to send kids like a middle quick like she did just there, because then there's no real thinking. The setter just puts the ball in their hand and they swing.
Reynolds had a kill a couple of points ago. There's Klein. Oh, and got the back line too. Through the block, powered it home. Spartans lead by 2. Weiss serves. Reynolds skied high, couldn't put it down. Hawkettes in system, and Reynolds tapped it right around the block. Found the open part and got it there beautifully.
Yeah, Reynolds had to go in and play defense all the way over by the right side, and she plays outside. And so Smart, they called like a 32, and then she saw the open hole.
Reynolds serves, looking for the corner, couldn't find it. And it's an ace serve, or an error serve, beg your pardon. A 2-point Spartan lead. She was looking for an ace serve, but couldn't get it. Hawkettes, a great save by Wallace, and they're forced to send a free ball off it. Ruff on the second ball. What a save by Stevens. Laying out fully. Ruff to the back row. Weiss with another.
Maybe she heard me.
I think she did. I think she did.
I'm guessing her coach is telling her the same thing.
Great minds think alike.
Yes, yes.
Amber Hall, the head coach of Pleasant Valley, 6th year with the Spartans. What a job she's done with that program. She's 154 and 38 in 6 seasons with Pleasant Valley. She's led them twice to a state semifinal the last couple of years. Now this is the 3rd year in a row they made the state semis. Ankeny just picked up a point. It's a 2-point Spartan lead. Here comes Stevens on the serve. Had an ace earlier, almost has another, but a great save by Thompson. Right side, cross court. Carlson couldn't put it away. Ruff tried to touch the second ball. Schrader close to the net. Joust. Hawks kept it alive. Schrader with the attack. Great save by Thompson again. Here comes Weiss. That was blocked back. Hawkettes wanted a 4-hit off the net. Here's Wallace. Schrader. And it's long. No contact at the net. What a point. And the Spartans lead by 3. Cora Ruff to serve now for Pleasant Valley. Toward the net. There's a block from Wallace and the return out of bounds. Hawkettes score.
Ankeny kind of looked out in that little joust there.
Pleasant Valley tried to go on that first ball and didn't get it in play.
Now you see the Cedar Falls team over here scouting, and they get a little chance to watch their next opponent for the championship, whoever that may be.
Yeah, Cedar Falls did a good job winning in straight sets. Yeah, they get that opportunity here. Live scout. Cottrell into the net. It's a 1-point fourth set. And in case you're just tuning in, Cedar Falls did defeat Johnston in straight sets. 3-0. The Dragons' Cinderella run at the tournament comes to an end at the hand of the Tigers. Adeline Goodwin trying to serve up a tie. Good past her. Schrader gets blocked, and Stevens kept it up with a one-handed dig. Schrader can't put it down. It's Cottrell. Great save. Close to the net. Oh, and the Hawks couldn't fish it out. And the Spartans lead by 2.
Cottrell is so strong. She just snaps it, and it is hard.
2-point Spartan lead. The winner of this gets Cedar Falls. Tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, that game will be broadcast on Iowa Public Television. Schrader. Ruff denies her on the dig. There's Cottrell, and Goodwin digs that one up. Left side attack doesn't go from Roush. Tipped by Weiss, and she found the hole in the defense. We've seen Hallie swing so hard all morning, and then she just tips it around the block. That's a big kill, and the Spartans lead by 3. Coach Wims wants a timeout. 9-6 Spartans will take a timeout with the Hawkette coach. Back with more State Tournament Volleyball presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau, the Girls Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
And we're back to the Alliant Energy Powerhouse. An electric feeling here for sure. In set number 4, Daniel Verstegen, Molly Geis on the call with you. Pleasant Valley leads Ankeny in set 4. The Hawkettes had to call a timeout. Coach Dave Wins, a veteran head coach for Ankeny. He spent almost 2 full decades as the head coach of the Hawkettes.
He's taken a little bit of time off, and then he can't get away from it, so they pulled him back in.
Well, you can maybe, I guess, take the coach out of volleyball, but you can't take the volleyball out of the coach. I don't know, something like that maybe.
Yeah, he never really gets away from it.
No.
Yeah.
Guys like that never do. 10-6 Spartans following the hit into the net from Schrader. And now Eowyn tries another back row attack. Missed it a bit long.
Touched it, but
we have contact, though, called by our referee. Yeah, you saw that one right away. It's a 3-point Spartan lead. 10-7. The Hawkettes need this fourth to keep their state title defense alive and force a 5th. Serve out of bounds from the Hawkettes. 4-point Spartan lead. Pleasant Valley trying to advance to the state championship game. and keep a Des Moines Metro school or Des Moines Suburb school out of the state championship match. Cedar Falls is on. Pleasant Valley can win. We'll have a non-Des Moines area champion. Tipped around from Reynolds. Weiss couldn't drop it enough. And the Hawkettes score on the error. 11-8, Pleasant Valley. As Myra Carlson serves for the Hawkettes. Played up from the back row. Left side, cross court. Klein couldn't get it down. Reynolds didn't put enough on it. Yeah, that was a bit too soft on the tip. Substitution into the ball game. Serving it up is Albrecht. Substitutions brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT. Visit IMTINS.com. Olette serves it, or returns the serve. Reynolds missed it long on the error. And it's 13-8, Pleasant Valley.
If you're Pleasant Valley, you want to get this game. You want to finish it, and you've got that motivation from the last time you played, and you want to get to the finals. And
yeah, a set 5 after going up 2-0 is almost a death sentence for most teams.
yeah, the momentum definitely won't be in your favor.
Ruff, Klein through the block, and a great save. Oh, on the first ball, but the second touch was unable to be recovered by Ankeny.
Great hustle for sure, and that's what they have to do. They have to start hustling more, doing all the little things right, if they want to, fight back into this.
You saw 2 players dive into the bench, and Reynolds came up grabbing her left elbow, may have knocked it on something, nothing serious, but that might sting a bit. Comes Pleasant Valley, Ruff to Weiss. What a big kill.
That was a great swing.
15-8. Timeout, Ankeny. Coach Wims uses his final timeout of the set. The Hawkettes on the verge of elimination. We'll see how it goes the rest of the way. We're back with more tournament volleyball presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau on the Girls Digital Network powered by Mid-American Energy.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we.
We are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
We're back to the Alliant Energy Powerhouse in Cedar Rapids. Daniel Versteg and Molly Geis with you. 15-8, Pleasant Valley. In set number 4. The Spartans trying to put it away here. They do not want to see a set 5. They just want to win it in 4 like they beat Centennial on Monday afternoon. The winner gets the 4 seed in the state championship in Cedar Falls. The Tigers just got done. It's been a while, but they just finished beating Johnston in straight sets. That serve is long, but they called it on the end line for an ace from Albrecht, and the Spartans lead by 8. Lexi Stevens, the libero, was not happy with that call. Comes the attack off the block. Hawkettes get another one from Roush. And a double contact is called on Albrecht. And the Hawkettes get a side out, a big one at that.
Roush did a good job of getting that over. That second one was a little bit tougher and just played it smart and, forced him into a double contact.
Just got the ball in play. That's what you needed. As the Hawkettes go back to serve with Maddie Felds. Played up to the net. Ruff is into it. No. Ankeny reached over. And it's 17-9, Pleasant Valley. I wondered which one they were going to give it to. Ruff was definitely in the net, but they ended up going with Ankeny, who reached over. And they had to give an explanation here to Ava Reynolds. Allie Weiss with the service. Left side for Reynolds, trying to get going here in set 4. Over the middle, tapped over by Klein. Diving save, Olet. Reynolds down the line, couldn't get it down. Here comes Goodpaster, and a great save toward the media table. And it is Goodpaster picking up the kill. It's an 18-9. Spartan leads 7 points away from a state title game berth.
Yeah, Pleasant Valley just has so many good hitters.
So many that, you just can't key in on one like the Spartans have been able to key in on Reynolds. Here she comes again from the left side, and Weiss digs it up. Ruff back to Weiss. Roll shot over the block. Right side down the line, and it falls in for Olivia Harpino. 18-10. The Hawkettes are finally in double digits. Have a lot of work to do.
Like I said, Olivia, I know Wims was saying Olivia's worked really hard on the slide. That hasn't been something that she's been as comfortable with, but that's a great thing to have when you've got your strong outsides to split the block. So
there's a block there by the Hawkettes. Back-to-back points, and Ankeny needs a few of these consecutive points scored. Hawkettes trail by 7. Weiss close to the net, and Cora Ruff was in it. That's 3 in a row.
Yeah, double contact.
Double contact. Yeah, double contact called on Ruff instead of her being in the net. She was close to the net. And that's 3 in a row for Ankeny. They've cut it to 6. That one's an overpass. Schrader makes them pay. And it's a 4-point run.
This might be what Ankeny needs to fire them up.
Again, the Hawkettes are playing for their season here in set number 4. They need this set to go to a 5th. Ruff, Goodpaster. Off the block, it's down. That breaks the 4-point run from Ankeny. But if Ankeny can get a quick side out and go on another one of those big runs, that really cuts into the deficit. Here comes the Spartans serve with Klein. It's Schrader. And a big kill for the left side. Eowyn Schrader's heating up.
Well, and they took advantage of the libero being out for that little rotation, so she's back in, though.
Yeah, that's Olivia Thompson, the libero for Pleasant Valley. The libero for Ankeny, Lexi Stevens serves. Back row attack. Off the block. And it's kept alive by Reynolds. To Schrader. Just a bit long from Schrader, going cross court. 20-14. Pleasant Valley.
I feel like that's a big difference of Eowyn, being used to being a middle. Sometimes you don't have time to transition, so you just have a little two-step approach, but at outside, you got to get off further on and out of system. And
just missed out of bounds from Schrader.
Wow.
Ankeny has not been happy with some of the lines judge calls here. They've let them know about it. As any team would in this scenario in the semifinals. There's Cottrell off the block. She was big in set 2. She's been quiet since, but she picks up a big one there. And the Spartans are 3 points away from the state championship match, where they would play Cedar Falls. Serve near side. Back row attack. Reynolds, that's off the net. A 4-hit call. And the Spartans are 2 points away. Pleasant Valley looking to atone for last year's semifinal loss at the hands of these Hawkettes. But a serve into the net from Cora Ruff. 23-15, Pleasant Valley. And it will be Adeline Goodwin serving. Hawkettes need a run here, a big run. There's a good start, a serve from Goodwin. 23-16 Pleasant Valley.
This is a good rotation for Ankeny. Adeline's, back there serving, a great server. I'd say and a pretty awesome setter too. And
Spartans get out of system, but Vice sends the free ball. Right side attack, not down. Cottrell off the block. Goodwin keeps it up. Reynolds right side for Roush off the block. Great save. Thompson kept it alive.
Pleasant Valley is starting to fight a little bit harder.
And the Schrader missing long. It is match point Pleasant Valley. And the Spartans are a point away from a state championship contest with Cedar Falls. Riley Morgan serves. Stevens. Right side, Schrader got it down. Hawkettes are still alive, but they need 7 in a row now off the side out.
Schrader's money on that right side.
Yeah, but she's always been kind of stuck on the left side.
Well, and they've moved her there, but probably not her comfort zone.
Misplay a bit, and the Spartans have to send the free ball. Great dig. Thompson keeping it alive, and Vice another tip, and it's down! Pleasant Valley is on to the state title game. They defeat Ankeny in 4 sets. And the Spartans on to their first state championship game. Pleasant Valley will take on Cedar Falls tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock in Class 5A. And Ankeny's hope to defend the state championship they won last year comes to an end. Let's send it down courtside. We'll have our post-game trophy presentation, and the Spartans will also advance themselves on the bracket. And we're back to the Alliant Energy Powerhouse as Ankeny loses to Pleasant Valley. The Spartans are on to their state championship match. They defeat Ankeny 3-1 and win our 4th set. To move on to the title match, it'll be Pleasant Valley taking on Cedar Falls in the Class 5A State Volleyball Championship match. Well, now it's time for our Casey's General Store Player of the Game. And fans, Casey's General Store is proud to sponsor the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and today's Player of the Game. Casey's at the heart of many Iowa communities, cheering on our local teams and fans and making sure there's fresh pizza ready, win or lose. Sign up for new Casey's Rewards, the rewards program that gives back by letting you redeem points for Casey's cash, fuel discounts, or donation to local schools. And, well, Molly, I think there was one player that stood out late for Pleasant Valley, and our player of the game goes to Hallie Vice.
Yeah, she ended strong. We talked about how she had one set where she had some, she got blocked, she had some errors, 5 in that one set, but she only ended up with 6 errors, but 17 kills. And she found a spot on Ankeny, and she was tipping to the 4 spot, and ended the game that way. She found it, and she, they didn't fix it, and she ended it with that one. So, but not only does she do it in the front row, she does it in the back row, and she had 15 digs, which is very impressive. So, yeah, great game for her.
Yeah, double-double, 17 kills, 15 digs, like you said, ending the match on a kill. They have the set-by-set stats, and you saw Vice had 6 kills and 9 tries in set 1, 4 in the second. She really struggled in set 3, but picked things up with 5 kills and an error in set 4. I mean, that just shows, hey, they were down in set 3, but she was told something in the break, whatever. She fired herself back up to get into the match.
It's a good example for young kids to see, too, that even those awesome players are going to have a few miscues, and you just can't let that get to you, because if she would have, it could have ended differently. So,
well, Hallie Weiss, Casey's player of the game, congratulations to her, but there were a number of worthy participants here. Cora Ruff had 49 assists with 12 digs to finish her off with a double-double. Chloe Klein had 13 kills, so did Erica Trell. 18 digs led the way from the libero, Olivia Thompson. 13 from Molly Albrecht. 3 aces for Albrecht and 2 for Thompson. Not as many blocks there for the Spartans, only 3 total blocks. Ankeny had 10. The Hawkettes were led by Ava Reynolds, who had 19 kills, hitting 197. 15 kills for Aowen Schrader, hitting 146. Split the assist pretty well. Jessa Wallace had 18, 16 for Adeline Goodwin, who also had 3 aces, and 16 digs for Lexi Stevens, 11 for Ava Reynolds, who finished with a double-double, 19 kills, 11 digs. So Ankeny falls. They see their season come to an end. Pleasant Valley is on to the state championship match. They'll play Cedar Falls tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, and that match will be broadcast on Iowa Public Television. Ankeny ends their season at 40-6. Spartans are 32-4. That'll do it for this 5A semifinal. Stick around. We've got a 4A quarter semifinal warming up. Waverly Shellrock will play North Scott. That's our next broadcast here on the Girls Digital Network. We'll hope you tune in. For Molly Geis, I'm Daniel Versteeg. Thanks for tuning in to the Girls State Tournament presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and the Girls Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy.